John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. What's going on? If you're here in the comment section, let me know that you're here by letting me know that you're here in the comment section. Wait. No, if you're here, let me know that you're here by writing something down in the comment section. There we go. What's up, Teo Trujillo? I see you. Hopefully you're working today. Hopefully you're trying to get better because that's what we're trying to do. All right, don't forget special things that we have. We have our image slideshow stuff. All right, we got some of these people, some cheerleaders upcoming. All right, I'm excited about the cheerleaders. It's not a thing yet, and it's only gonna be for like the younger team. So I don't think it'll be cool if we have little cheerleaders with like older kids. That doesn't make any sense. But the little cheerleaders with the little kids, that's like really, really cool. All right, homework. Hopefully you guys are still doing that. The Miami stuff and San Diego stuff, Houston stuff. We'll find out soon who's going. And then our basketball league stuff. We have games this weekend. I believe that we still need some people sign up for the elementary game. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? We have that stuff happening this weekend, so make sure you guys are signed up. Make sure that we have enough people signed up. Talk to your teammates, all right? Like, make them feel involved. I told Noah last week that he does a bad job of making people like him, which is, like, sadly, something that you have to do, unless you're like, even if you're like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. But even if you're them, I mean, that's tough. But if you're them, maybe you get away with it. You have to have your teammates like you, which is so strange because you have to go out of your way. It's like basketball should just be basketball stuff, right? It should just be shooting and dribbling. And it's like, nah, it's like about like people management. And that's why Kieran being so shy isn't good. You have to like go out of your way to speak to people. And for us, for this youth basketball thing, Declan needs to talk to his teammates and get them to come to the games. But you're like, well, why? Why? Shouldn't they want to play games? Nope. Not if they're not going to dribble as much as Declan. Sorry, I don't want to play. Then you're like, okay, then you dribble. Well, my kid can't dribble. Oh, well, then you shouldn't be doing that. Well, then forget it. We're just going to leave. It's like, what? So it's a lot about managing people's egos, managing people's pride, managing people's friendships and relationships and things like that. And as bad as I am with relationships, I was decent on the basketball court because I did care about getting other people's shots. Like that game that Kieran had was fantastic. I know that the other team always feels like Kieran kills them. Like, but no, last game Kieran didn't shoot a shot. He barely shot, and everybody destroyed them. And I think if Kieran was going, I think that there's a chance that Lincoln, or no, was it Lincoln? Lincoln was the following game. But there's a chance that maybe Huck and some other players wouldn't have scored as much, by far, if Kieran was scoring. Because who could stop Kieran on that team? So he wouldn't have even found out that his players were capable of doing all that. So I think that game's great. But again, when I was growing up, I would love those moments. And I think Kieran was probably like, nice game, but I didn't really go. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he was thrilled that Manny did so well. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in his mind, but you need to make it at least look like that way. So for these league games, understand that it's a team dynamic and you want everyone begging to play with you. All right? If you're that guy, that's when you get recruited, that's when you get drafted, everything else. So try to be that guy. Talked about our Super Bowl coming up here on Sunday. 100 people are signed up for that. I know we have enough. I just want to make sure that it's still enough. We have Saturday's game, 5 people signed up, good enough for me. Little kids, only 2, but then the 4th and 5th graders, 7. And then for our Super Bowl game against the Rev Up, we got 12 people signed up for that one. Any repeats? Oh, Cody repeated, so I can remove that one. So it's 11 people, unless we have someone on the waiting list. I go through and I look for like any kind of repeats, and I try to like take those off just so people all have a chance to do it. Yes. So, yes, our Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. Make sure you guys show up. All right. And that's about it. So let's make sure that you guys are ready to play, ready to go, and working out in the meantime. All right. Our quote of the day is believe you can. All right. Having belief is a huge concept, especially like in like the Christian religion. All right. They say that like if you have enough belief. Wait, what is this? How does it go? You must wait. If you have belief as large as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Right? And a mustard seed is a very small seed. Mountain's a very, very huge thing. So what they're saying is, as long as you have a little bit of belief, you can do some amazing things. Now, while some people are like, the Bible's not true, or like, you can't really move a mountain. All right, we do know, like we have like almost scientific proof that if you believe something, that your belief has huge effects on the way that you act. It has huge effects on the outcome of what you want to do. I would go ahead and say you could shoot 1,000 free throws believing that you can't make them, versus 1,000 free throws believing that you can make them, and the difference would be like 10 to 20%. All right, so yes, believe you can. All right, it goes a long, long way. So make sure that you guys abide by this quote. Believe that you can do it. All right, believe you can. Moving on to our itinerary. This is stuff that you should be doing today, yesterday, something like that. All right, but this is if we had shooting, if we had team workout, we would be doing this stuff. Now, clockwork passing, I really like a lot. I don't believe it's nothing. I think that you're going through the motions of like, but you're trying to like perfect all the motions, and you're trying to like do them so often like that, so that you don't have to think about them during the actual games. All right, and it's just passing the ball to the wing. Well, how do you pass the ball to the wing? You rip the ball through and pass it with the correct arm. You don't pass it across your body. When you get the ball in the wing, what do? Well, you shuffle your feet in a way where you can get open. So you're gonna do a little like V cut. All right. When you get that ball, you rip through, pump fake it high, bounce pass it low to a post player. All right. That entry pass is very, very. It's simple, but you don't want to mess it up. So you practice that. Getting the ball on the entry pass. Again, you step underneath the basket, stutter step your feet, get your hands out wide, and step on the right part of the block. And if everyone's in sequence, then you're doing these things like perfectly. And when that guy catches the ball, what does he do? Look toward the middle, and you want to be able to make that cross-court pass with the opposite hand of the person of the side that you're trying to pass to, which is a very, very hard pass. And then as you get that ball on the opposite wing, you want to step into the ball. All right, backing away from the three-point line, stepping into your shot. And then you just repeat it on the opposite side. All those steps in clockwork passing, that totally helps us for games, because it takes all the thinking out of it. It makes it a part of your anatomy, a part of your DNA after a while. All right. As for zone cutting, the inside players got to move. We get our inside players so stuck, and I think why that is because the guards don't pass them. Or you don't even need to pass them. Just look at them and be like, I see you. Like, say something afterwards. Well, great job. But if you can hit them occasionally, and then, you know how, like, you know when you're like the best player on the team sometimes, and everyone else kind of sucks, and everyone's keying in on you, so you can't really score, but your teammates aren't helping you by cutting. That's what good players oftentimes do to bad players or to big men when they get the ball. They'll pass the ball to, like, let's say the bad player, and they'll stand still and watch them. And you don't realize that not only are you doing the same thing to them that they were doing to you, but they are infinitely less capable of handling you doing the same thing that they were doing to you. So if they don't move for you and cut for you, you're in trouble. But if you pass to them and then you don't cut for them, you just stand still, they're really in trouble. So when you pass the ball inside to the to the cutters, or you pass the ball to the wing cutters, you have to make sure that you sprint through extra hard. And if anything, you show them how it's done. You say, this is how you get open. This is what you weren't doing for me. All right. So we need to move that ball around, but it starts by cutting. And against a zone where people aren't even guarding you specifically, that should be easy. Ball and hold drill, we got to get a little bit better at that. We haven't played against teams that have fast breaked us enough. Is that how you say that word with the tense? But yes, we need someone to get the ball. We're doing well on that, and then someone to get hold. All right, it needs to happen on the shot, or else we're going to get beat by 70 against a team that should only beat us by a little bit. So we have a ball and hold drill. Then we got jump ball positioning. We've been doing decently well on that. Taking the last shot, understanding what the time's like. It's usually when the coach goes, slow it down, take the last shot, do we even think about it? But I have seen Kieran aware of the clock, so great job to that. Post entry plus kick out, that's what I just talked about. Let's make sure that we get the ball inside then outside. We got to be able to rely on each other so they can't just key in on two people. As for our team shooting, form bank switch is a great way to warm up. Epic drill, awesome way to work on your finishing and your ball handling and your passing. 6 spot shots. Can't wait till we get working on that again because it's just game situation stuff and working on different types of shots, not just like shooting from like the basic shot. Pump fake to jab to jumper is again a great move just to get open, to get used to it. You can even include the step back after a while. There's just shooting in bulk as a team. To 100, sprint every 10. You can also get in the running workout and then the 3-point contest. So that's all the stuff that we would have been doing today, but we aren't working out. So make sure that you guys do as much of this stuff as you guys can on your own. Moving on. Who's been doing the homework? All right. Kieran with 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. Nice job. Pounds and drives. Kieran and Declan on that one. Kieran and Declan with the free throws. I saw Declan missed a few free throws, but he also made a couple, I think. All right, free throws are huge. They are huge. All right, and that was from yesterday, everyone else. But yes, nice job posting that, Kieran and Declan. I see you guys working. Keep that up. Keep that up, please. Now let's try this. Are we on the story of the day already? Let's check that out.
You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours.
All right, you were born to be a player. You were born to be a player. Do you guys really believe that? Do you guys believe that you were born to be like a basketball player? Like you were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. I actually do believe that. Like where we are in life, we were meant to be. I mean, I don't know if that means that I believe in fate or anything like that, but I do. I just think that because like it adds up too much. Even like the worst times, it's like, why am I here? This sucks. Oh my God, like why did this happen to me? And then all of a sudden you realize why it happened to you because you just went through something where you could help someone else. And you're like, whoa, I wouldn't have been there for that person if I didn't go through anything, right? But as for like your basketball career, this is where it comes down to like belief in yourself, right? If you really believe, and again, it could be false or like true, if you just believe that like you were born to do this, like I was put on this earth to do what I'm doing now, you will have more chance to succeed. All right. Now, are you lying to yourself? I guess. I don't know. Does that matter? Nope. All right. If you just think that there's a reason. So let's say that, like, let me take like the most extreme scenario I can think of. Okay. A POW, not a POW. But a prisoner of war. All right, if you are taken prisoner of war, that's not a good thing. That means that the other side is imprisoning you and they are torturing you, and it's like ridiculously bad, and you're pretty much gonna die. The people who have survived that, I bet you there were guys that were like, I think I can survive this. And it's not gonna be the guys who are like, I have no chance to survive this. It's not gonna be the guys that are like, why me, why me, why me? And if you wanted to ultra survive it, like on top of belief, on top of just the belief, yes, I can survive this, take it a step further. Say, I was meant to be here. I was born to be here. Something about my life, led me to have to be here. Like I have a purpose to be here, and this is like again, like it's like sounds like a religious thing. But if you believe that about yourself, it can like really propel you to having a better chance to survive it, because the mind is funny. You have to trick the mind. You have to make life into like this game of sorts. All right, so that's a really tricky way to force the mind to be stronger than it otherwise would have been. So for you guys, if you don't love the workouts, just say, nah, I was born to be a basketball player. I got a story to tell. All right, this is who I'm meant to be. And your body will say, well, I guess it's just who we're meant to be. And the body is amazing like that because, again, you can be as tired as you want to be. As tired as you want to be. No sleep. Your legs can't move because you were just working out. You can't move at all. You've never been so tired in your whole life. And all of a sudden, I could say something to you to make you sprint. And that something is, there's a lion behind you about to eat you, okay? And you will find the energy to run. You had it in you. There was nothing on the outside besides the lion that made you run. You had it inside you the entire time. That's where belief comes in. What's up, Wes? How you doing, man? All right, so yes, have belief in yourself, but then also just believe that you should be here. Like, you were meant to be here. You are born to be a basketball player. Okay. And speaking of born to be a basketball player, the answer to this trivia question, he was born to be a basketball player. So, what is the answer to this trivia question? The trivia question is: which NBA team drafted the future Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert? Which NBA team drafted the future Defensive Player Defensive Player of the Year? Yes, it is. All right, now, before he was in the NBA, he played for a team called Cholet from 2009, 2011. That was his first professional thing. That's why I said an NBA team. He played for them. Played for the junior team, managing just one game for the senior team, recording 6 points, blah blah. But that was before, so he was like a pro before. Yes, that's the answer right there. I didn't even know that. Wow, that's a very good answer. Did you guys look it up, or did you guys actually know that? Kieran got the answer right first, but I would have said the freaking Utah Jazz, because he got traded on draft night to the Utah Jazz. I honestly did not know that. Anyway, great job, Kieran, barely beat out Teo. All right, man, what if they kept him? They didn't get Jokic until the end, but they probably wouldn't have drafted a big guy late, huh? They would be an entirely different team. Unless they got the balls to draft also Jokic and were like, we believe in this big fella. We need two big fellas. I don't know, because I don't think Gobert would have made them better. So they would have still been in the same draft realm, I think. So because if they got too good, they wouldn't have got certain draft picks. But yeah, that's a really, really random thing right there. All right, let's move on to the poll of the day, and this poll is not that picture right there. This poll is this. Wait, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Is it this one? There you go. Here's our poll, and I want to know what you guys think, and then we'll look and see what other people think. The poll is Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. Which one was greater? I mean, obviously, they are linked together forever. Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. I mean, who do you guys think? Who do you guys think for yourself, and who do you guys think that people selected? I have a whole bunch of people in the comment section that chose one or the other. I think, man, they're both great, obviously. They both need each other, obviously. So this is what I think. All right, let's look at the comment section real quick. People automatically say Bird. While I was a bigger Bird fan, I would say they were equally great and did more for the sport than anyone in history or present. My top three ever, Bird, Magic, and Jordan. I think who wouldn't say that? But put them in any order you want. Both the best at their respective positions. I give a small advantage to Larry Bird for his outside game and free throw ability. Who says Bird? Man, they are both top five, but I got to say Larry right behind MJ and Magic. All right. Larry right there, career. Johnson, peak. Bird. All right. Are these the answers? Who else said this? Bird was better. So I think the majority of people said Bird. That's crazy to me, because I grew up in LA, and if you said anything like that, you would have been kicked out of wherever you were. They would have been like, get out of town, all right? Because in LA is Magic. Now, in terms of people watching the sport, I do think that Magic had a distinct advantage. His advantage was he was in LA, so he had more eyes on him. And as for Bird, in Boston, he didn't have as many eyes on him, because it's a smaller town comparatively. Basically. And then Magic had the smile. Bird was really stone cold face, so it wasn't as interesting. Magic's game, as fancy as Bird's game was, Magic was fancier. But Magic literally couldn't shoot the basketball, especially as well as Bird, one of the greatest shooters of all time. Bird was fancy. Bird did win as much as Magic, or basically. And Bird had like, they both had Hall of Famers on their team. But I think it's a lot closer than being able to think. Magic was my favorite player ever growing up. What would we say like now if they were in it? I'm not sure how we would probably grade them. But I would say that Magic would have less of a chance to dominate in today's game, because today's game is a shooting game. All right. So man. No matter what, I'm from LA. I'm going Magic Johnson. I'm going with Magic. That's just what I believe. I'm going Magic. I don't care. You can show me any highlights that you want. I gotta go with my guy Magic. Next thing. I'm a Magic guy always. All right, let's check the behind the scenes thingamajiggy. All right, we got homework. All right, and the curriculum of homework, and checking out the homework. Okay. All right. These are some drills that were just posted today. All right. We got Teo Trujillo posting. All right. Let's delve into it since it's behind the scenes. Let's check to see what Teo's been up to here. All right. So who's that guy? Oh, he's all right. Who's that? Let's see who's working out better, him or Teo. Now we're gonna let Teo get started. Okay, we can fast forward a bit. We're gonna see if Teo's gonna be working out harder than this guy, this random guy behind him. Oh, is Teo preventing the video from loading somehow? Okay, there we go. Has Teo started moving yet? What is this? The mid post series? Ball higher, ball lower, opposite hand. Ball higher, ball way lower, opposite hand, dude. Whichever hand dribbles, it's the opposite hand. The ball's way too low, and it doesn't go low enough. And off the spin move, opposite end. Decent. Let's fast forward. Feet too close in that shot. Hold the follow through as well. But the kid behind him's not doing anything right now. We got like a tie game maybe. Who's working harder, Teo or the kid behind him? All right, last fast forward. Where the heck is that kid? I mean, his dad's shooting now. Okay, that kid never came back? All right, Teo wins. He's doing some free throws. Gotta get that elbow in, Teo, man. It's all right. Keep working. All right, are there any more? Let's see who else was there. We got Teo. That's the only ones from today. Athletic finish, scissor dribbles to shots. Let's check out Weston's athletic finish. Make it bigger, please. All right, let's check out the athletic finish. Did he use trash cans for it, or did he just twist? Fast forward. Oh my, land on 2 feet first. All right, let's check it out. Dribble in and out behind the back, balance. It's decent. That's not bad. You do want to go from side to side though, so you can go around defenders. So when you're going in and out and you go behind your back, go around somebody. Pretend like you're going around someone. If you just go in a straight line, you basically just ran into that person. Even your spin was just straight. So you want to go around. That's why I put the cones there, so you guys can like go diagonally around people. All right, you can't just smash into people. And control the ball a little bit better than that on that spin. But pretty good. Let's move on. What else we got? All right, we got some health and wellness stuff. Health and fitness stuff. All right, with John and Gabby.
Flexibility is.
Oh, we're talking about flexibility. All right, if you want to watch the video, you want to watch the video,
When I do the little toe touch thing, and I always felt proud of that.
you can watch
One
it
day I
on our
saw
site.
Vince Carter on TV, and he was stretching at half court before the game started, and he was doing the splits basically. And I was like, whoa! And that was the first time that I really thought about it. And I was like, wait, it's like a rubber band versus a stick.
Right.
Rubber band's going to be able to go further and less likely to get injured. Throughout the course of my life, I've been injured very, very few times. And I think it's because of my huge flexibility. So, what do you think?
I agree. You have to be able to be flexible so you don't get injured. Yoga is a good thing for all athletes.
All right, so we're talking about yoga, we're talking about like stretching, things like that. But honestly, as lame as it might sound, flexibility is enormously huge, okay? It prevents injuries, makes you jump higher. What else do you need in basketball? All right, you need to not be injured, needs to jump higher, all right? Because your body is a machine. And if you keep that machine limber, it can do some amazing things. The more stiff the machine is, the worse that it is. Because, we're not skiers. We're not just standing straight up and down. I don't even think that skiers stand up straight up and down. There's very, very few sports where you can stand straight up and down and do well. You want to be low to the ground. You want to be flexible. You want to be able to go around things and things like that. So being flexible, it might be somewhat of a genetic thing, but overall, you can improve this. It's hard to improve your speed. It's really hard to improve your strength, right? It's impossible to improve your height. But flexibility, that one you can do. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and do yoga every single day, but it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt, especially if you ever get injured, you're going to realize, dude, this sucks so bad. All right? So be flexible. Not just flexible in terms of your mental state and able to navigate life, but flexible in your body. I used to stretch all the freaking time and I don't regret it at all. All right, let's move on to our last thing. Our last thing is about this crap. All right, look, we're supposed to review products on here, and obviously we're not just going to review regular products like this, like sports drinks, but it's one of our snack items. If you want to see our snack items, you go to our website right here, and you click on Weekly Leagues. It's under Weekly Leagues because I'm going to try to have them every single week. And under snacks, you get to see our snack items in all these places. All right, and we're open for Centennial in Denver. But for one of them, I believe it's just the Joker box. We got fruit punch, and I was trying to find a good value fruit punch, and I was like, oh, I found this Prime drink, and I was like, everyone talks about it, so we got it right here, and I've never tasted it. All right, people carry it as a status symbol. Whatchamacallit, South Park made a whole episode of it. I'm going to try it right now and see if I don't drop dead. Just because this is the product review section, I figured that this is a product that I kind of want to review. It says, it can make you stronger. It says it has coconut water in it, B vitamins, antioxidants, electrolytes. Okay, electrolytes are good. All right, but let's check it out. All right, so just trying it. Never touched this stuff before. It smells like fruit punch. I think that they're just tricking you guys into buying this because it has nice packaging. But here we go. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought it was going to be just like fruit punch. That is Gatorade with a ton more sugar in it. That's a lot. How much is it sugar? Or was I tasting sugar, or was it just salt? I don't even know. Added sugar, it says 0%. Whatever that was, it's not real. Coconut water. I'm not sure about this stuff, guys. Jeez. That is a lot. All right, dude. Everything at my school loves those. Never tried it though. I would suggest that you don't try it. But again, it's a nice bottle. It's a really nice bottle. That's man, that is a lot. It was it's not bad, but it's not good. It was a lot. It was a lot for the senses. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna give any stars at all, but geez. I don't know what the other flavors taste like. Again, that was red. People just love to buy these. It's crazy. It's insane. Don't fall for it, man. I think that's gonna hurt your stomach after a while, dude. Especially in a game. It's a lot. That was a lot. Anyways, quote of the day. I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was. I swear to God, I thought it was gonna be like regular. That is not regular at all. Move on. Quote of the day. All right, I'll see y'all later, man. Believe you can. Believe you can do anything but drink this crap. Dude, we sell these. Okay, buy them from us. If you see them, definitely buy them from us. But besides from us, don't buy them at all. Believe you can, guys. Talk to y'all later. Keep working, everybody. Peace out.